The Byzantine Solidus. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire, much of Europe entered a period of instability and fragmentation. Trade networks weakened, political systems changed, and many currencies disappeared along with the empires that issued them. Yet one gold coin managed to survive and dominate international trade for centuries, the Byzantine Solidus. The solidus was introduced in the 4th century and contained about 4.5 grams of pure gold. What made it extraordinary was not just its gold content, but its consistency. For nearly 700 years, the Byzantine Empire maintained the purity and weight of the coin with remarkable discipline. Because of that stability, the solidus became one of the most trusted currencies in the medieval world. Merchants from distant regions recognized its value immediately. Traders from China, the Middle East, North Africa, and Western Europe accepted it without hesitation. In many ways, the solidus functioned as a global currency long before the modern financial system existed. A merchant traveling across continents could carry these coins and know they would be recognized wherever trade routes reached. The coin represented reliability in a world where political borders and rulers changed frequently. Gold once again proved that its power came from trust and durability. Gold in medieval trade. Imagine traveling in the 10th century from Constantinople, the capital of the Byzantine Empire, all the way to Venice. The journey would take weeks or even months, crossing dangerous terrain and unfamiliar territories. Yet merchants and travelers carried gold coins that retained value across every border. A single solidus could pay for clothing, a horse, and a good meal along the journey. Its purchasing power was widely understood. People trusted the metal inside the coin more than the government that minted it. This is one of the most fascinating aspects of gold throughout history. While political systems come and go, the metal itself remains valuable because of its physical properties and scarcity. Gold does not corrode. It cannot be easily destroyed. It cannot be created artificially in large quantities. These characteristics made it an ideal form of money in a time when trust between distant regions was limited. Trade routes such as the Silk Road depended heavily on this universal recognition of gold. Merchants carrying silk, spices, metals, and textiles relied on gold coins to settle transactions across cultures and languages. Long before modern banks and electronic payments, gold connected economies across continents. Gold in the Crusades. During the Crusades, which began in the late 11th century, gold once again became essential for survival and military operations. Knights and soldiers traveling to the Middle East needed reliable payment systems for equipment, transportation, and supplies. Gold served this purpose perfectly. Historical records show that 1 ounce of gold could purchase a horse, one of the most important assets for any knight. Horses were not only transportation, they were essential for combat and mobility. Armor, another critical piece of equipment, required far more resources. A full suit of armor could cost between 3 and 5 ounces of gold. Only those with sufficient wealth could afford the protection needed for battle. This meant that gold often determined who could participate in these expeditions and who could survive them. Those who traveled without gold frequently faced severe difficulties. Without trusted currency, it was harder to secure food, lodging, or equipment along the journey. Some travelers quickly ran out of resources and were forced to abandon their missions. In contrast, those carrying gold had flexibility and security. The metal could be exchanged in markets, ports, and trade centers across the Mediterranean. Once again, gold proved to be more than wealth. It was mobility, opportunity, and survival in a world defined by uncertainty.